Hi everyone, it's Carolyn from True Crime Chat with Mommy Ramblings, and I'm here with the very sad story of Olivia Ann Jansen. She's a little 3-year-old girl who went missing on Friday and was unfortunately found deceased the same day. Her father and her father's girlfriend are now in jail, and they've been charged with murder. We are going to go through the charging court documents as well as the social media posts because they're quite telling on the father's state of mind as well as the insight it gives on the girlfriend. So let's get to this. If you're brand new to our channel, I welcome you and ask you to please click on the subscribe button in the lower corner of the video if true crime and a full lifestyle channel is what you like. We do a lot more than just true crime, and we'd love to have you as part of the best community on YouTube. But let's go and see what's going on in this case. So here we go, okay? Olivia's father, Howard Jansen III, instead of calling 911 when he says that he woke up and his daughter was gone, he went into the police department and at 8:30 in the morning and told them that he doesn't know where his daughter is, and he was reported her missing. He said that she was last seen at their home, which was off Gibbs Road in Kansas City. Now, after that, the police did not think this stuff was, the stories were sounding right, so there was a lot of suspicion. And then there were some tips called in, and it led to a gruesome discovery Friday evening of 3-year-old Olivia. There was an Amber Alert that was going on in Kansas. It was called off, and now we have 2 people behind bars that are believed to be connected to Olivia's murder. So let's dig into this a little bit more. Now, the name of the girlfriend is Jacqueline Kirkpatrick. So the father reportedly claimed that he woke up at 5:30 a.m. and found a door open in the home. He said Olivia disappeared. Kansas City Police Department spokesperson Tom Tomasic said on Friday that authorities heard several stories throughout the day, but none of them made sense. And then these tips led searchers to a wooded walking trail that was near the 34th Street and Steel Road, and that was about 5:45 p.m. on Friday. And police found little Olivia on that trail about 9 blocks from her home. It's unclear how long Olivia was deceased, and the cause of her death is still pending. Tomasic could not comment on whether authorities found trauma on the child's body at the press conference that he gave. On Sunday, the Wyandotte County District Attorney's Office announced that both Howard J. Jansen III and Jacqueline A. Kirkpatrick have been formally charged with murder in connection to 3-year-old Olivia Jansen. Both are facing charges of first-degree murder, aggravated endangerment of a child, and criminal desecration. The desecration charge stems from unlawfully and knowingly obtaining unauthorized control of a dead body. Both have been in jail for a while on suspicion of the same things, but that was the basis of the 48-hour hold. The timing of these charges is presumably an effort in part to beat that hold's expiration time. For Jansen, that would have been later tonight. Now they have a $500,000 bond. Because the investigation is ongoing, District Attorney Mark Dupree cannot offer any more information regarding the case at this time. He asks anyone who may have more information that could help in the investigation to come forward and provide tips to the police department. On Saturday, the community gathered to mourn the loss of Olivia, who was described as a bright and caring little girl, a loving child, and very, very, very smart. She was a very smart 3-year-old, Olivia's grandmother, Vicki Sandin, said. Olivia's biological mother is in prison at this time, and that's in relation to leaving the scene of a hit and run that injured a high school student back in January. She apparently watched the vigil via video, and that's according to a media source, Fox 4. So there was a press conference on Friday, and Officer T.J. Tomasek spoke. He was asked if it was fair to say that the story the police were given in the morning was bogus, and he answered, yes, very. We have had several stories throughout the day. None of them made very much sense. Now, the vigil and balloon release were held near where Olivia's body was found. Again, Olivia's biological mother, who is in prison, serving time for unrelated charges, had a video chat with that family members arranged so that she could see the large crowd that turned out to the memorial to honor Olivia's life. And of course, she learned about all of this while in prison. Now, many desire justice in this case, and they are surely hoping that today's charges are the first step in that direction. On Friday, online jail records indicated that Howard Jansen had been booked into jail following the death of his 3-year-old daughter, Olivia Jansen. The online listing said he was booked on the following: abuse of a child, unknown circumstances, first-degree murder, and he was on this 48-hour hold. An Amber Alert was called off, and then later the girlfriend was arrested. Now the charges were filed by the state attorney's office. So let's look into that. So it was on Saturday that Jacqueline Kirkpatrick was arrested, and both of the father and the girlfriend were facing first-degree murder and child abuse charges, and in there on that 48-hour hold. Then we have this was released just minutes ago, a short time ago. Wyandotte County District Attorney Mark Dupree announced that Howard Jansen, the father of 3-year-old Olivia Jansen, and Jacqueline Kirkpatrick have been charged with first-degree murder, aggravated child endangerment, and criminal desecration. This investigation is ongoing, so we cannot offer any additional information at this time. What we can say is that as detectives continue to work this case, we continue to ask for your assistance. If you have any information related to this case, please reach out to the KC KPD at 913-596-3000, the TIPS hotline at 816-474-TIPS, or you can even message us directly here on Facebook. As always, you may remain anonymous. As the district attorney said in his statement, do not hesitate to reach out with any detail, big or small. If you know something, please say something. Let's go back to, here's leading up, we're going to read those exact charges. After a day-long search involving multiple agency drones and canines, police said they got a tip that led them to a walking trail in the area of 34th and Steel Road in Kansas City, Kansas. That's where authorities found a body that they believe to be Olivia Jansen. They have to get a positive ID, but they're, Tomasek, Officer Tomasek said, they're fairly certain that that's who it is. The jail records show that Howard Jansen was booked Friday night on suspicion of first-degree murder and abuse of a child. Jail records also show early Sunday morning, Howard Jansen's girlfriend, Jacqueline Kirkpatrick, was booked on suspicion of first-degree murder and abuse of a child. The Wyandotte County District Attorney Mark Dupree announced charges Sunday night against both Howard and Jacqueline. Both Jansen and Kirkpatrick have been charged with first-degree murder, aggravated child endangerment, and criminal desecration of a corpse in connection with the child's death. If convicted, felony murder carries a possible sentence of life in prison in Kansas with parole eligibility after 25 years. No additional details were provided regarding the case or the ongoing investigation. Now let's read the charging documents. Okay, the first one is for the father, and it's, State of Kansas versus Howard J. Jansen III, Mark A. Dupree Sr. as District Attorney in and for the 29th Judicial District of the State of Kansas, County of Wyandotte, prosecuting for and on behalf of said state within the 29th Judicial District, County of Wyandotte, and in the name, by the authority and on behalf of the State of Kansas, now herein and to the District Court of the said 29th Judicial District and State of Kansas, information gives that at the 29th Judicial District, County of Wyandotte, State of Kansas, within the jurisdiction of the court and or between the 9th day of July 2020 and the 10th day of July 2020, said defendant Howard J. Jansen III did unlawfully kill a human being, to wit, Olivia Ann Jansen, born 2016, and said killing was done while in the commission or attempt to commit an inherently dangerous felony, to wit, aggravated endangering a child as defined by the KSA 21-5601 in violation of KSA 21-5402, A2, murder in the first degree, felony murder, off-grid person felony. Count 2. At the County of Wyandotte, State of Kansas, for a further different and second count herein, information reads that on or between the 9th day of July 2020 and the 10th day of July 2020, said defendant Howard J. Jansen III did recklessly cause or permit a child under the age of 18, to wit, Olivia Ann Jansen, to be placed into a situation in which such child's life, body, or health was endangered in violation of KSA 21-5601B1, aggravated endangering a child, severity level 9, person felony. Count 3. At the County of Wyandotte, State of Kansas, for a further different and third count herein, information reads that on or between the 9th day of July 2020 and the 10th day of July 2020, said defendant Howard J. Jansen III did unlawfully and knowingly obtain unauthorized control of dead body in violation of KSA 21-6205A1 and B2, criminal desecration, Class A, non-person misdemeanor. Okay, this one is for the girlfriend. So, okay, we're not going to go through all of that 96 mentions of the State of Kansas and the county. Let's just start where we have on or between the 9th day of July 2020 and the 10th day of July 2020, said defendant Jacqueline A. Kirkpatrick did unlawfully kill a human being, to wit, Olivia Ann Jansen, and said killing was done while in the commission or attempt to commit an inherently dangerous felony, to wit, aggravated endangering a child as defined by KSA 21-5601 in violation of KSA 21-5402A2, murder in the first degree, felony murder, off-grid person felony. Count 2. Okay? On or between the 9th day of July 2020 and the 10th day of July 2020, said defendant Jacqueline A. Kirkpatrick did recklessly cause or permit a child under the age of 18, to wit, Olivia Ann Jansen, to be placed into a situation in which such child's life, body, or health was endangered in violation of KSA 21-5601 B1, aggravated endangering a child's security, severity level 9, person felony. And then we have on or between the 9th day of July 2020 and the 10th day of July 2020, said defendant Jacqueline A. Kirkpatrick did unlawfully and knowingly obtain unauthorized control of dead body in violation of KSA 21-6205A1 and B2, criminal desecration, Class A, non-person misdemeanor. And then this is just showing how the Amber Alert was called off, and just sad news that the didn't end in a different way. Okay, so this is from his first Facebook page with Olivia's mother, June 25th, 2019, a little over a year ago, and near that other picture from the 23rd, a few days after, I shouldn't even be breathing. AMFer like me ain't shite, so F it. I just F everything up, and that's how it's always going to be. And then this was written under there by Howard Jansen II, which assuming is his father or someone, allegedly. Howard and Jackie are the worst of the worst and must pay dearly for this. They killed my beautiful grandbaby, Olivia. She was my honey and meant the world to me. I tried so many times with the police, DCS. I even had notarized papers from the biological mother granting me her rights and guardianship, and nothing was good enough for the great powers of Waco for me to get this girl. If they somehow get out on bond or otherwise, please come and see me. They do not deserve to be here. I think you know what I mean. Pass this around if that happens. I hate them. Now, they're at the press conference, or the DA's conference, that press conference. Yes, it was the DA's. There was a question posed regarding the grandfather trying to do this. So I do believe this is his actual page and post, because he was indeed trying to get custody of this child, and said that, Department of Children and Family Services was not working with him or doing the right things, and they're going to obviously be looking into that. Terrible, terrible situation. Little girl could have been saved. Okay, now Howard Jansen III has two different Facebook accounts. One seems to be with Olivia's mother, okay, and the second one with his new girlfriend. He didn't delete anything. I don't know if she's not even aware he had the other one, or I don't know what it is. But we're going to look at that first one first, which is with Olivia's mother. Now, this was June 23rd, 2019, a little over a year ago. This again is with Olivia's mother, not his current girlfriend. Says, seems like I'll never get this back. Now, I can tell you I've gone over his social media, and there are numerous, so many posts about, oh, this is an effing day, everything's effing wrong, why does this always happen to me? And then, he'll say, why did this, everything was going so good, and everything was going so good. Every post, almost every other post is, I can't believe this effing happened. And we're going back years, like you'll see, back into 2012, 2013. He does say something in there about depression way back like 2013 or so. There are some very controversial kind of posts as well. And the other Facebook page is more tame, but it's all of like him and the girlfriend kissing and him professing his love for her. Now, I don't know whether she had more input on that than the mother of Olivia did or not. He has another daughter, and I think that's from another mother. And I don't know too much. She is pictured on the page with Olivia's mother, this one that we're looking at right now. Let's go through and see what some of these posts are. Okay, so these are some of the earlier ones mixed with one from 2019. Now remember that other post that we just looked at was June 23rd of 2019. On May 25th of 2019, he wrote this: "You are the worst mom on the planet, you nasty effing biatch. This is the last effing time, because if it happens again, you'll never see her again." Okay. And then we have another threat here on April 23rd, 2013. "To the person that broke into my car and stole my Glock 40. Beware. COD. When I find you, I'm going to kill you and your kids. You effing thief." Then we have something back in 2012 where he says, "You was supposed to be my blood, but you take my legal pistol and tell me that I'm a worth mooch? I got something to say to you. F you. You're a theft. And don't give a F about me. Some, I hope that your prize son. And you have a good life. And if I'm worthless, then you are a worth dad." Okay, that I know was hard and difficult to read. What I think he's saying there is that his father, I'm assuming, came and took his pistol, and he's very upset about it, and so he says you can have a good life with your prize son. So I guess he has a brother that he feels is his father's favorite, and if he's worthless, then you're a worthless dad, is what I'm saying. That I think that's meaning. May 30th, 2019. Now that's after he called the mother all that horrible stuff. And May 30th, remember 2019, a little over a year ago, "My daughter is so beautiful." June 1st, 2019, again a little over a year ago. "I'm done stressing on trying to effing come up with money, so me and my daughter and old lady to effing survive, 'cause every G-damn time I go the extra mile to make some, I get effed, or it turns into a big fight between everyone involved. And I say it now, and I'll say it day after day of my daughter, day after day, I think he means if my daughter gets hurt by some biatch, arse," I can't put the word there because it's bad and it's racist, "who had a problem with me over some shite that doesn't even concern them, I promise on everything I love I will lay down everyone y'all love. OMMF y'all." June 4th, it's your birthday, 2019. Okay, again, after he called this woman these horrible things. Whitney Purvis is the mother, the biological mother. "My Liv baby and Mama Bear, I love you two beautiful girls more than words could explain." June 4th, also the same day. "I love, love, love this pic of my babe and I from the other night. The times she doesn't hate me and loves me are the best times. I enjoy every minute I get with you, sweetie. I love you very much. You are a wonderful babe and even better mama to our beautiful Liv baby. Hashtag best mommy ever." This does not fit with the way he writes. Looks like maybe it was written for him. Okay, and then just one day after that lovey-dovey post, anyone else want to go ahead and tell me how much of a piece of shite MFer I am? or tell me everything I've done wrong or not fast enough, or just all around how I literally am wasting the air everyone else is breathing. And then June 21st, a few days after that. Well, F my birthday and the shit I wanted to do, because I can't get one effing day with both my kids without some effing shite happening to ruin everything. It FR seems like I'll never get it where everything is calm and collected between everyone, no effing matter what my plans, no matter how big or small they are, get ruined. And then 4 days after that, I'm probably the shittiest person on the face of the earth. I'll never feeling any different. Everyone I care about, I make them feel shitty or just F shite up. It the only thing I can do right anymore. Been this way my whole life. My family and friends will tell you that that's me, just a F up, and seems like I'll always be one till I take my last breath. And this is Howard Jansen's second Facebook page, the one with his current girlfriend. Now you see the hashtags there. Hashtag taken 1/22/2020, which happens to be when the first wife went to jail. So we have soon to be married to the LOML, love of my life. Hashtag Mr. and Mrs. Jansen, proud daddy. And this is now on Howard's new Facebook page. Okay. And I'll show you a shot of that too. So it says, this is from April 23rd. Howard Jansen III is feeling love with Jackie Mamas Jansen. And she has, it looks like 3 older children. Well, we was chilling and watching movies, so I didn't make a status. Well, neither of one of us did. But yesterday makes 3 months officially together. I love you so very much, beautiful. Happy anniversary, my sweet, beautiful babe. It's been the best time of my life, and I'm so ready for many, many, many more to come. I'm super happy with everything we have and everything we plan on doing. This doesn't sound like he's writing this, okay? I'm also very ready to make you officially my wife on July 4th, and just want to make a special post about how much I love you and how happy I am that we both made the choice to be together, and I have to say that was the best choice, and I couldn't be happier with you, beautiful. I love you so much, Mrs. Jansen, and I'm so very ready to spend the rest of our lives together as one. Hashtag Mr. and Mrs. Jansen, hashtag my forever and my always, hashtag July 4th, 2020, hashtag our epic love story. Doesn't look like that July 4th wedding went off. April 15th, we have another post here, supposedly from Howard. This beautiful woman right here makes my life worth living, and everything we do together is exactly what I've been wanting and needing my whole life. I am the luckiest man alive to be able to call this sexy arse woman my wife. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much, beautiful, for everything you do for me, big or small. I appreciate it all. I love you so, so, so very much, my amazingly sexy wife. Okay, here's another one with the same picture. This is April 13th. This beautiful woman right here is the most amazing, loving, and caring, beautiful wifey a man could dream of having. Words could never describe the amount of love I have for her. I can't wait to officially be able to call her my wife. If you're thinking he's writing this post, just the sentence structure, the punctuation, and the verbiage. I can't, words could never describe the amount of love I have for her. I can't wait to officially be able to call her my wife. July 4th can't come here fast enough. I'm super, super excited for that day. It's going to be the best day of my life. Every day she gives me another reason on why I love you so very much. It should be her, right? I love you. And there's already so many reasons I'm so madly in love with you, my dear. Okay, so he's writing like at 2 different points of view there. It's lovely. I love you so, so, so very much, my amazingly beautiful, wonderful wifey, and I'm so, so, so very ready and excited to spend the rest of our lives together as one. And hear people call you Mrs. Jackie Jansen. You're the best wife in the world, and thank you for always being amazing and always being there for me in any way I need. I love you so much, beautiful, and nothing or no one will ever change that. Okay. Another one from April. Words can't express the love I have for this woman. She's been the glue that holds me together, and no matter what, she's always had my back and been there to pick me up when I fall. For that, I can never repay you my love, but I can be here for you every day for the rest of our lives, and I'll always be here for you in your best of times, and especially I'll always be here in your worst times, because that's when you'll need me the most. I love you so, so, so very much, my sexy mama. Hashtag Mr. and Mrs. Jansen. Hashtag my forever and my always. So this is another one of those pictures, to profess their love. Lots of hearts and these lovey-dovey poses, right? What hides behind them, beneath them. Yeah. Okay, and he has 2 Instagram accounts. That one with the mother of little Olivia, okay, and one as the boyfriend of Jacqueline. This is the father's. So it would be Olivia's grandfather's Facebook. And he wrote on July 10th at 11:06 p.m., how is murderer? And it just totally, I don't know whether he was using, it says khaki Lork Patrick, but we know he means the girlfriend, not on jail right now. Why did KCPD let her out? And she wasn't arrested at that point. Now here is something that someone left in the comments on that Facebook post, showing that she was booked in there for abuse of a child and the murder in the first degree, right? Suspicion of that at that time. Another sad, sad story. We don't know what the motive was here. I've heard a lot through social media about, speculation at this point, because I don't know who these people are posting. And so I'm not even going to go there, but we see the charges and we have to pray and hope and see that justice is served for sweet little Olivia, whose life should not have been taken, and see what we're doing wrong in this country here, because this is happening way too much. And I know because of the state of our world right now, we have pretty much figured out that things like this, unfortunately, were going to rise. And I still think we don't even know about a lot of them yet, unfortunately. And I don't know. It's so incredibly heartbreaking to see these little children, just murdered for what reason could there be to murder a 3-year-old? You know what? There's never would be a justifiable reason ever to do anything like that. So it's unfathomable to most normal people like us that, you know, how anyone can do this, and just it's heartbreaking. So we will hope and pray that justice is done, and rest in peace, sweet little Olivia. And I hope that you are never, ever in any pain anymore, ever again, and you only know love. Thank you for watching, and have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.